painted my Daddy. I painted mine. You can just do it on
Good job, ta-da!
Oh.
A round of applause for big mistakes and for plans moving forward.
It's not a mistake. I guess it's a mistake.
How about an oversight?
No.
The lesson?
It was just not what I expected. Does that count as a mistake?
Not really.
Maybe we could have done something different. Now I know.
Now you know my homesteaders never leave.
Yeah. We might have been able to. Yeah, there's just. I don't know what's a good time to have left. Maybe beginning of July? End of June?
Problem was, you had planting, and then you had drought, and then you had, there was no good time.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
No. But show them your mug, because this is your happy place. That posture right there is your happy place.
I love ceramic. I don't know why. I think my friend Jill, go give her some love. She just had she had to go to that doctor, hospital, had surgery, all the things. I'll leave her account down in the description. She's Whispering Willow Farms on YouTube. Sweetest. I love their family so much. But she always drinks out of these beautiful ceramic mugs. And so here's my version of a ceramic mug that we got at a restaurant.
In Chattanooga.
They sold these when we were on vacation. Here's my vacation mug. And this is what I get. And not a lot of harvest. I'm just praying. I'm praying that this isn't the end.
You want to come back? Do you want to show us?
I'll show you. Yeah, come on. Let's go.
Can you talk about how my grass thing did not work?
It did not. Grass transplants might not work.
There is more grass here than we had months ago. I can tell you that. Here's the facts of that.
Okay.
Also, mulching like crazy around the garden.
Let's praise before we criticize. This is so nice. Eventually, it'll be soil, so we could actually plant. I'm thinking next year.
Flowers. That was our goal. We wanted to do flowers.
Sunflowers around the whole perimeter. Yeah.
I wanted to have the flower garden.
Who's been around long enough to know that Philip is the flower lover?
I'm the flower guy. She's the vegetables. I'm the meat and flowers and all the animals. That's me.
Okay, let's praise again.
How beautiful is this,
Because since we got home, we did that little mini garden tour, and I showed you a lot of things, but I didn't really get into... I'll just give you the answer. I didn't get into the tomatoes when we first got home, so I didn't really see the damage very well. Oh, let me go run inside and get something, but look at these. So I already have a huge Ziploc bag. We could start eating these. We could eat these as green beans.
They're amazing.
They're so
what are they
nice. Called? These are red noodle beans, but...
They taste delicious raw.
Yeah, we like them raw, but we could just cook them up just like we would green beans. Yeah. But still, oh, these are getting close. These are getting a little drier. Oh, here's one. So I'm going to harvest all of these. Here, I'll show you. So I just let them dry out, pop open, and then these are all going to be, this would be a whole plant for next year. A whole plant, guys. So I will have a plethora. So this was I invested.
Show them how you can also just eat it.
That's good.
So good. Wait, I want to eat some.
Here, we'll eat that. Then we can plant them like crazy next year and not feel like they're practically free.
You should do like a noodle bean necklace.
Look at these. This is called an Armenian long. So we do have positives. There is produce.
Put it in the basket.
Put it in the basket? Okay, bring me your basket.
Cassidy, what are these called?
That's healthy. It's healthy.
Town tailies. Yellow. Look at all these. Okay, so this is our favorite snack. These are ground cherries. And I would say they're a mix between a really sweet little tomatillo. Every time we're in the garden, she's just over here picking and eating ground cherries. Wow, there's a lot. I wonder if we should make a ground cherry jelly.
So we went away and we said
Okay.
this would be a great time for us to get away.
It wasn't necessarily a great time. It's just the family was doing it, and so we said we'll make it happen. And it's great. And when our family's
God.
watching this, it was the best vacation ever.
Really was amazing.
But we're just coming home to a little bit of a train wreck.
Nailed it. Look at her. She's so happy. I love Mom's tomatoes. That's what she's saying.
Okay, so I want to
It's
say
Henrietta. Henrietta loves your tomatoes.
So I want to say that it could be worse. I know a lot of people lost their gardens with this drought.
Completely.
And
In
with-
Texas, specifically.
I think even around here,
Really?
like, people were struggling. And we have a no-till method, and I barely watered. So we didn't have an issue through the drought. So we did have to water a little bit more than we did last year, but not a ton. So our We're Back video, our We're Back vlog, you saw that my tomato section was just a jungle. You couldn't even see through the rows.
Good job with your ground cherries, Cassidy.
There's like 500
Look
more.
at- Oh.
Oh. Oh, there's more. Come here, ground cherries.
No more. There's no more.
There isn't no. Come here, look. There's a lot. Come here, look. Come over here.
That's cherries. And then I put it down cherries. I put it my down cherries. I put it my down cherries.
See this? Look under here. Whoa! She's gonna have a full basket of ground cherries. Do you think they'll even make it to the juice?
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
so tell me what happened.
Okay, so
This is a lot of
it's just
tomatoes on the ground.
don't
A lot.
don't do what I did.
What did you do?
I just was cutting things and pruning things and letting it drop to the ground because I need to get all the potential disease and get it out of here.
So I don't understand. Start from the beginning.
So we came home and I thought we had a lot of tomatoes, and then I went into the jungle and realized we were not doing so great.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. You hold it.
I'll hold my basket. Wait, first say, I look cute.
I love too.
Say, I was so sweaty.
I'm so pretty.
Okay. Okay, camera had to cool down in the fridge. Let's go back up.
I'm coming.
You're coming?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Why aren't you ready?
No. I ate my down cherries. You're not leaving.
I'm not leaving?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I picked more.
You picked more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go pick more. Okay, so I know it's kind of later in the season, and so a lot of people might have some disease on their tomato plants, but it felt like pretty significant. And then I came in and I pruned. A lot of stuff looked like this, and then now the branches that I feel like that weren't affected now have the disease. So it's just a matter of I've lost. I don't know how I can. Cameras don't do it justice versus being in person, but can you just see? There are all these tomatoes all over the ground, and now the tomatoes that I felt like I had pruned to get them looking nicer, I tied them all up, gave them where they have some good airflow, and maybe I'm overreacting, and I really hope that's the case. A lot of people will white to make sure that we don't spread disease. So I just wanted to clarify as I'm sharing this, that I wasn't spreading the disease. So a lot of people will take either hydrogen peroxide or rubbing alcohol, put it on a cloth, and then wipe their shears between each. I feel like I do even more intense. I feel like Nurse Alex comes out a little bit when rubbing alcohol comes out. And so I will take a cup, and I was actually taking whatever thing I was pruning with, like let's say these shears, I was dipping them in this rubbing alcohol and letting it evaporate, and then wiping them off. I would do that between each plant. But man, you guys, it's still not doing so great. I should have picked up what I pruned because it's diseased. I came home, it looked bad. I might have made it worse by not getting all of this diseased pruned leaves out of the garden. So, okay, so now we just have to fix it. So this is the issue. I think a lot of you have come on this journey with us on our channel because we are positive people. We have gone through a lot, and every time, like, yeah, we're allowed to be sad and have bad days, and I'm allowed to be sad about my garden for a hot second, but we're going to be positive through it. We're going to figure out through it, and that's really, I brought you out here just to hopefully encourage you of, like, I'm looking at all of these tomato plants with disease all over it. Like that's a sad looking leaves, but we're gonna fix this. We are now, I think this is a big encouragement that we really like tomatoes. We are hoping to produce our tomatoes for the year, and that might not happen this year anymore. We might have messed up just enough where we still will need to stock up on tomato products. But that doesn't mean there aren't other things that I can prep and possibly produce a year's worth. So it's fall planting, guys, and I feel like I feel like we shouldn't have left because now we're late to the game again. But if I don't start any fall planting, I will get 0 fall planting. But I could possibly make broccoli for the year, cauliflower for the year. We really like bok choy because we do a lot of Asian soups. And so I could cry a little bit looking at my tomato plants, but we usually, through all of our circumstances, a lot of infertility, we hold on to hope and we look for the positive, and we can be upset a little bit, but we're not going to live in that. We are going to try to move forward. I'm glad I planted this many tomato plants. Let's start with that. There are still some that look like they'll be okay. I'll have to cut around some scabbed spots.
Where's my daddy?
Where's your daddy? Daddy's up top.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there are 50 plus tomatoes on the ground covered in mold. I really need to maybe rake all this up and get this into maybe some trash bags because I actually don't want to keep this disease close by.
Butterfly.
You see a butterfly?
Uh-huh.
You found a butterfly? Good job. It flew away? Wow, you have so much to say. I had just pruned all of this that didn't look nice, and I felt like this was looking closer to this, and I feel like maybe the disease is just creeping up. Except for I'm seeing disease even on the top leaves. Well, don't cry, Alex, don't cry. You just spent your entire year trying to learn to be self-sustainable, and the learning curve is you did a lot of work, and it might not be self-sustainable this year, but I've learned a lot. You gotta keep learning. Don't cry. I am hopeful for our potatoes, but I have no idea how well they're doing. They could be producing a lot, or I don't know, we'll see. I did plant this squash. I could potentially get a lot of food from that. It looks a little sad during the heat of the day, but it perks up and is okay.
Dude, this is the most. Oh.
Okay, so just quickly running upstairs because we are prepping for everything that's coming this fall, and we were not very nice to my parents and everybody else that was staying here, and we threw them up here, and Birch was so kind to sponsor this video and to allow us to
Rescue our family.
And now we have committed to getting our very last mattress to be an organic mattress. It is something that is very important to us, and we are spending a third of our lives or more in bed, or less,
Definitely less.
Maybe more.
But still, value the time that you're with it.
Yeah, so we are so thankful for Birch. Birch is an organic, non-toxic mattress, and it is made up of organic cotton, organic latex, New Zealand wool, and American-made steel. And what we really, really love is that it is American-made product. So you can get a 100-night sleep trial, 25-year warranty, free shipping.
25-year warranty?
Yeah, baby.
It's cozy.
Oh,
That's nice.
So we work really hard at joining up with companies that we want to bring to you guys that we think is really important. And for us, an organic mattress, if you are looking and you're in the market to upgrade your mattress, this is a great way to go.
This mattress is going to keep you warm and cozy, comfortable, and ache-free for the rest of your 25 years of the warranty.
This is going to bring my mother-in-law a lot more joy, and maybe they will come over and help us
more.
A little bit more, because we aren't going to give them a broken back.
Pam, you love organic. This is organic. Please come help.
This is truly for my parents, your parents, and whoever else comes to stay with us. We really have a revolving door. People are here all the time. But if you guys are looking for a good, solid, organic mattress
made in America
that really delivers so easily to your door, easy to get in, I would encourage you to go check out Birch. When you check out the brands that we bring to you, they are supporting us and our channel, and so we're very grateful for them. So go check them out, and we can give you $400 off your mattress plus two free pillows.
Pillows. Everybody needs pillows.
So you can get $400 off of your mattress plus the 2 free
pillows.
So go ahead and go check the link in the description below, birchliving.com/Phil and Alex.
Do it, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go to sleep so fast on this sucker, and you'll be downstairs just crying your eyes to sleep that you're not in a Birch organic mattress. Don't you want free pillows?
Can you open the door?
Yeah. Howdy, baby chips.
So the other problem with leaving is your cucumbers are ripe when they're ripe. And I was going to ferment these, but I think I'm just going to give them to the pigs. Yeah?
Yeah, give them. Look at them.
Guys.
Oh my gosh, look how strong their teeth are. Oh, they love your cucumbers.
Oh.
Can you catch the chicken? Why is it so fun watching animals eat?
I
steal one. Remember when we thought that was a girl? Or a boy?
We don't have a breeding pair yet.
Alex, can I help? Ugh. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Our Honeycrisp apple tree is taking a beating right now. We have Japanese beetles, and they are invasive to the leaves of our fruit trees. If there's no leaves left, photosynthesis cannot happen.
It's dormant right now, but it's green on the inside. I'm hopeful. We need to get it.
They dug it up completely. Look at all of the exposed roots.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Not good. That's the hard part, is I want fruit trees more than I want vegetables in my garden, to be honest. Fruit's such an investment, and when it goes sideways, it's a little bit harder to
So how much
swallow.
was this tree?
50?
40 or 50?
Maybe?
Cassidy! She's saying Alex.
Mama, Alex. Where'd she learn that?
Is there any chance we bury that deeper
I don't know if we can go down, but I think we can come up. But you have to come up.
I did. I covered that again.
And I did.
Last night.
And I did.
I covered it last night.
So did I. So we've both done it, and it still did this.
Well, it's because the chickens, there's something delicious down there that they're rooting up. It's the circle. You see the scratch and then the circle? That's chickens. It's everywhere.
Okay.
Well, why? I have an idea.
Okay.
Small T-post and zip tie. T-post up here. Boom.
But if they expose the roots, it's still bad.
We'll cover it. But at least a zip tie or a T-post will sort of hold it in. Thoughts?
We came back to a lot of things that
Yeah.
you're making.
That was on the ground when we drove down the driveway.
Yeah.
It was one of the first things we noticed because we cherish this tree.
Well, this is a Honeycrisp, which we really like. We need to invest in fruit trees this year, but
We need to pick a better spot that's not next to cedar trees, which are right there.
yeah, but the cedar, it doesn't matter because the cedar will pollinate from everywhere. I'm wondering if it got more sunlight, that would be better, or would that be worse?
If you
How
know,
about you guys let
comment
us
down.
know?
Yeah.
How much light for fruit trees? Right now it gets about 6 or 7 hours. So that's full sun per se. But over there we get more. Let's just cover this and we'll come back to fruit trees later.
Okay.
Hold that.
I will do it. Or you, yeah, right there. That's exactly.
Okay.
Yep. There it is.
Okay.
They definitely want to watch you walk away more than they want to watch me walk away.
You're silly.
Oh no, I'm not.
I don't want to stake.
I would go around in
Where?
the back.
Here, I'm gonna let you do it.
Back. Uh-huh.
And then what? You're gonna zip tie that?
Yeah. No, just take like
Interesting.
rope. Yeah, hold it up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
This is why they made teepees. It's like you just have 3 legs of anything and it holds stand up straight.
Okay, we'll try it.
It's science, it's math, it's everything. Have you ever seen a 2-legged
sad.
stool work? Or a 1-legged stool? People can only sit on a
Okay, but
unicycle for very long.
so it's a great time for the fall to plant dormant fruit trees. It's still green on the inside. I'm hoping it's not totally dead, but it's now officially a dormant tree, kinda.
Help?
You're helping Daddy?
Hey, dump it down. Yeah, you did it. How do you get it? You working hard? Good job. Okay.
You ready to go? Okay, pick you up.
Yeah.
Can you stand up? You got your bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Okay. You want to help me start planting?
Yeah.
Because if our fruit trees are going to be a struggle bus, we at least need our fall crop to do well. Or at least that's the goal. And I'm thankful that we're not in like an emergency to be self-sustainable. And we will say it again, there is no living in fear, but I think it is smart to be getting closer to at least being able to do some of it for yourselves and for your family. If my tomatoes are going to be a little bit of a flop this year, at least my, I guess a little bit more nutritious broccoli and cauliflower and some of my greens, we're gonna hopefully rock that this fall.
Good attitude. Don't fall sleep.
This is why we don't have anything started by the time that we get around to seed starting. Our phrase is, we'll just do it tomorrow. I can't tell if I should like praise my husband and just be thankful for what I got.
You should.
Or like give like a one eyebrow.
Dude, I am so much better.
I thought we talked about this like right before you did it. One of these things are not like the other.
Men listen with both ears. It goes one in ear and out the other. If it gathers enough roots, it will work.
I'm sure it will work. I'm just curious how it'll pop out. So this.
You're saying you did this, and I did that.
So see how this tray is actually meant to like hold the cups, not hold the soil? I mean, it's so shallow.
Shallow how once ago.
I think you're gonna have to dump this and redo it.
Okay, Alex. While you're seed starting, I'm gonna see if I can make you laugh.
Okay.
Are you planting for 75 million people?
I was just gonna say, it's a lot of seeds.
Alex?
Yes, sweetheart.
On Instagram, I shared a highlight of some of the jokes that people were sharing with me.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow us on Instagram,
no, follow
you
me.
should
Don't
be.
follow her. Follow me.
and yeah,
Because my jokes are the best. Because
So-
we go with dad jokes.
Philip started sharing some dad jokes, and it has been quite entertaining.
Okay, so on Instagram,
Okay.
the one everybody loves the most
Is the one that I don't get?
is the. You still don't get it?
I got it.
What do you call a bear with no ears?
I think the problem is we were talking to Cassidy.
A bee.
And she was saying her nose. I don't know. I got confused.
So what do you call a bear with no ears?
A bee.
Do you get it? Mm-hmm. You can call a bear anything you like. They still can't hear you.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
If they have no ears, they still can't hear you?
Oh, sure. Same joke. Is this the extension on the joke?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, I think people like these jokes more. I think they like my laugh. That's probably what they love the most.
Why don't you come sit next to me?
Chloe, you are going to have to move, love. Oh, you know what I heard today?
What?
They're not making 12-inch rulers any longer.
This is a dad joke? Longer.
There it is, one trip around the sun later. I am very proud of you for getting that one because you didn't really get the B one. In fact, the reaction
I
on
did
Instagram.
get the
No,
B1.
look at your reaction
That's
in the
not-
playback.
That's not fair.
Is it?
Yeah, because the camera cut out.
You
I totally
still.
got it.
I'm ready. Let's plant some seeds.
Okay, so we have all of our fall crops ready. Ooh, it's very bright in here.
We can turn that down in post. You're fine.
So I have Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, bok choy, lettuces, and peas and kale. So all of that is cold hardy. So if I said anything just now that you enjoy, go ahead and try it. And we still have some time, at least in our area. And I've seen people harvest stuff like it lasts like through the winter. Like it's very hardy. So we just don't want to have little sprouts when it freezes because we want these plants to be a little bit established. So I think it's
Like
possible.
the mother in her tree.
I'm gonna sing to them. I think they'll be fine. I'm speaking optimistically because I also thought all of my tomatoes were gonna be fine, and I was gonna have so many tomato products this year, so many, and instead they are composting on my ground. Actually,
And-
I did
no.
clean them up. I did clean them up. That's not
Actually.
true. I'm just very impressed with people that are self-sustainable. Seeing people with all of this stuff that is preserved and feel like my tomatoes failed, I'm giving up, this is too hard, it's not going to work for me, this didn't taste good. Like sometimes you make things, you can something, and you're like, this doesn't even taste good. Why am I doing this? What is the point? And the point is, are you going to give up or are you going to keep going?
Never surrender.
I am just going to ask you, like, are you going to give up? This is going to make us dig in deeper and just figure out how to be better. Good one. Good one. Except for we're not digging, we're going to build up.
Yes.
I don't want anyone to get discouraged by the beauty that I would say, for me, I see on mostly Instagram, but I'm sure it's on other places where it can feel like I want to be more self-sustainable, but like, what does it really entail? And our goal here is always to be very transparent, very honest, very vulnerable. I got so many messages that were like, thank you so much for showing us the hard parts of RV life, because it used to be a dream of mine and now it's not. Mm-hmm. Like, that's great. If we can show you, no, it is actually really hard, that it can maybe cross off your bucket list, or hopefully encourage you to go travel in an RV. It was amazing. It was fun. It was probably one of our most favorite times as a family.
Until we caught on fire. Broke down, the axles snapped in half.
So things bad happen. And mostly, I feel like, to us, I don't know why. I just feel like there's always something around the corner. I do want to show it is beautiful. This is such an amazing lifestyle. If this is a passion of yours, is to homestead. It is a slower paced life where you are developing these relationships with your family. Mm-hmm. But there is a lot to do. So I don't want anyone to be deceived of like, I go out with my basket and I plant my seed. Like, it's a lot of work.
Especially if both farmers are ADHD.
Maybe that's our issue. But hopefully.
Some people live by a planner and an alarm clock.
We do.
And we forget.
We just forget them.
We forget where they are, and we forget that we wrote in them.
And we can hopefully find tips and tricks to making this easier. Because we are new. I feel like we are pretty confident in a lot of things that we have learned, but obviously we are very new when it comes to animal husbandry. Like, if something is going to go wrong with our animals, like, we don't know all the ins and outs of like what to look for, and we're still learning and trying to gain as much knowledge as we possibly can. And even same with the garden, I learned the soft spot on my tomatoes, and then from there it kind of rotted out from there, and I just wasn't home. But I learned I could have probably harvested them if we were here and then just cut that part out. There's a lot of issues with my tomatoes coming from probably blight and this atherosclerosis. I want to call it atherosclerosis, but it's not that.
I'm going to go with that's not it.
I'll put the word right here. But anyways, there's a lot going on with our tomatoes. So I just need to let go. I need to let go of the tomatoes.
It was a bummer coming back to that, but
yeah. And our Honey Crisp, like our two favorite things. That's okay. We have a lot of work to do. We've probably been talking your ear off all day long, so we will let you go. But thank you guys so much for watching. It really, truly means a lot to us. We really, really care about you guys, and we're really enjoying bringing you guys on this journey and hopefully encouraging you to get healthier. Whether if you don't want to grow the garden, but hopefully you'll get into the kitchen with me and we'll grow some healthier things to either hopefully heal some infertility, but hopefully actually none of you struggle with infertility. So maybe we're just going to get healthier to have more energy around our family and friends.
I would definitely say that.
Yeah.
That'd be a great goal.
I do want to give one more encouragement that if you are not interested in gardening, but you have any desire in health, I do want you to know that Philip was looking up this article on how much more nutrition is found in the produce done with regenerative agriculture, which is like our no-till method and things. So if you might not want to do the garden, well, you gotta love it. But if you want more nutrition that you physically cannot get at the grocery store, you should grow your own food.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
I'm going to give you the name of the
and
author
I'm going to say,
I'm looking him up on my Audible.
Okay, you look it up. And I will say, the sauerkraut that I made this year is the best sauerkraut I've ever had in my entire life. Just throwing that out there.
Dr. David R. Montgomery
Okay.
wrote a series of books,
Okay.
Regenerative Agriculture.
Okay.
Reading a book right now called Dirt.
Okay.
Fascinating read.
Dirt or soil?
It's called Dirt.
Interesting, because
It's
dirt is
terrific.
dead. Soil has life.
Yes. It's called Dirt, The Erosion of Civilizations. Great book. David R. Montgomery. Fantastic. And
Is that where he talks about it, though?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And he's the
So
guy
you
that I
gotta
heard
look
on the
that
podcast. It was a really, really long black hole that I went through the last week. Learning
Researching?
a lot. Yes.
Yeah. Philip is always researching, learning something new. So we always try to bring that to you because we are constantly learning. That is part of the perk of our brains is that we uptake a lot.
Yes.
We're all over the place, but we
Yes.
uptake a lot.
Yes. Intake.
We intake a lot.
What's uptake? Is that like harvesting?
I don't know.
Harvesting knowledge. We'll go with that.
I think it's right. Well, we take in a lot
Intake.
of knowledge.
It's called intake. But it's so cute that you said uptake.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys in our next video. Go let your love multiply.
But I just wish we could stay and hang out with them for longer.
Maybe we'll post
If
more
we had better
videos.
internet, we should do it live. That's what I
That
want
would
to
be
do.
awesome.
That'd be my favorite.
Let us know what you guys want.
We can't do live. We don't have the internet for it. That's the issue.
We'd rather do conferences.
That's the problem. It's been in the flow. Got to get out of the flow.
Okay. Bye, guys.